if you want to see what I got in my March Ipsy Glam bag, then keep on watching. Alright everybody, welcome back. I am Jen here with Life of Jen. I got my March Ipsy Glam bag with my add-ons and everything fabulous. I'm not ready here because I thought we could use some of the things, try it on, do it together. Oh, excuse me. I'm back now. Okay, here I am. The first thing we got, my hair is growing and it's like at that mushroom stage where it like doesn't really work well with me, but anyways, we're gonna keep pushing through. The first thing that I got was the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and I actually already own the mauve. You could get the mauve, the coral, or like the brown smoky obsession. I was really hoping to get this most smoky obsessions because that's the one I don't have, but I did get this one and I already have it, so we'll go ahead and use the one that I already had and not bust into this one. This one could be like for a future giveaway or something like that. I have a couple of palettes now that are doing that. It retails for $27, so that's pretty dang good. The second thing that we got is Pixie by Petra Lash Lift 188, and this is what it looks like here. So the top part comes out and it's a small lower lash line kind of thing, and then you go to the next notch, ta-da, and that's for your top lashes. So I've never really tried anything by Pixie. I've heard a lot of good things about them, so I am excited about this one. This is an $18 value. The next thing that we got, or that I got, is the Benefit Sunbeam. This is it's supposed to be a highlighter. It comes in this cute little packaging. It looks like a nail polish. And then just kind of put it on here. It looks to be a little bit too dark for my skin. I would think the high beam would work better for me than the sunbeam. I think it would be great for a deeper complexion, but it says to dab it with your fingers. I don't know. I've already done my highlight today. I'll show you what that is too because I did add-ons this month. Yeah, so maybe in the summer, I don't know. That's a $26 value. That's a pretty big value, not gonna lie. The next thing that I got was the Perlice Blue Lotus. Focus. There we go. No, it's not. There we are. And this is just a Blue Lotus Balancing Moisturizer for hydration, fine line prevention, perfect for under makeup, and it's for normal, dry, and sensitive skin. I can definitely get behind the sensitive skin part, but I have super oily skin, so we'll see how it works. The last thing that I got in my box was the Farrah brushes. Oh, here they are. Dun, 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 dun. It's a little 5-pack, super cute. You got a large shading brush, you got a short shading brush, you got a tapered blending brush, fly wings brush, and a mini tapered blending brush. So 5 of these. These are some pretty nice brushes. I don't mind them. They always have the name. They have like the flat bottoms. They do fit in my little cup, you know, and still stick up out at the top, so that's a good deal. I'm going to try to use these today with the eyeshadow palette. Never used them before, so that'll be kind of like a first impression. And then I did not get my toasted caramel hula whatchamacallit. So they messed up my box. It said I wasn't going to get a box. Then they said I was going to get the box. Then my February box didn't get here until March 1st. Yeah. So anyways, they said they were going to let me pick an item to send with my box for this month. So I picked that item thinking I was going to be getting a new Hula bronzer, which would be the toasted one that's new, and it didn't come. So I contacted them and let them know, but I did have add-ons. I feel like I'm missing an add-on. I feel like I have 3 add-ons, and I don't know what I did with the other one. The first one is Estate. This is the Do Me Pearl highlighter. So you can see that right there is super pretty. 3.2 grams, so that's pretty good. That's kind of a lot. And that is the highlighter right there. And then the other one that I got was the Ofra highlighter Star Island, and I feel like this is one of the ones that's with Nikki Tutorials, and this one is the one I'm wearing. So this is the one on the bottom. Love it. Think it's beautiful. Very, very pretty. And I was shocked because this was like the $3 add-on, and I got a full-size Ofra highlighter for $3. So definitely check in on your add-ons. I had 3 add-ons, but I don't know what happened to the other one, to be honest. Let me go check. BRB, okay? Okay, so my last add-on was the Royal & Lang Nickel Blush Brush. I did use this today. I tried to use it for a couple of different things, and really it only worked for blush. So I know most of their brushes are natural hair. I'm not sure about this one. It's good for blush, but it didn't really work for anything else. It's okay. It's okay. $3. I paid $3 for a Royal & Lang nickel brush, so I'm not gonna really bitch that much. I'm gonna shut it up already. Okay. So you guys already know that I have this highlighter on. Looks beautiful. So I thought we could do eyeshadow so that you guys can see the Huda Beauty palette Mauve Obsessions. I'll go ahead and show you the one that I haven't touched yet. So pretty. If you guys know me, you know that I love a good mauve look. Living for it. And then I thought we could use the mascara and then just some regular old eyeliners that I normally use. So we'll go ahead and get into the brushes here, and I think I want to start with the bigger blending brush. This is going to be the 35E, and let's go ahead. I'm going to go in with this lighter color right here, and we're just going to start with this color and just put it all over the lid. I just really like to do this to make my eyelid one even color before I go adding a bunch of crazy stuff to it. And then I'm just going to use a different brush really quickly to do this step, because this is the brush I always use. It's a Sigma E60, and I just like to use this one for setting the eye. Just works really, really good. So I thought I'd get more up close today. I did turn the camera, so we'll see how this works out today. And I'm using some natural lighting, so pardon me if the contrast shifts a bunch during the video. Mama can't help that. All right, and we're just gonna go in here and do that step. All right, next, thank you, next. What I want to do is go into this center shade right here, and we're going to use this kind of as a transition shade. I like to lean my head back and make sure I don't have any creasing, because I do have hooded eyes. And so this part, you know, my lid disappears obviously. When I lean my head back, I can see all of that. So that is my reasoning. That's why I do it. I'm not used to using a different brush for this step. I normally use my unique blending brush right here because it just gets in really good. So sometimes I have to stretch the skin and make sure I'm getting that color in even, because if I'm out and about and I look down, or you know, something like that, people are going to be able to see that piece of skin. So I still want to have my makeup, you know, look good in that spot. I don't want to make it look like trash. Alright, so we're going to use this and just as a nice transition color. I like to do this part with my eye open, looking straight forward to make sure that the color is coming above. Basically touching my bones. So this is my socket right here, and that's where I want my transition color to come up to. Okay, then I'm going to use the same color and go over here and do the same thing. I painted my toenails today with my Boxy Luxe Deborah I forget her last name, but that's the toenail polish I use, the mauve one. And I gotta say I like it, but once I got my clear coat on, I could kind of see it was a little bit, didn't like cover clearly. So that was kind of a bummer because I had already put my clear coat on and it was already messed up. So yeah. And we're just gonna keep blending. Let me know if you guys get the Ipsy Glam Bag Plus and which palette you got, because I'm thinking like I wanted to save it like for a giveaway, but I also am really wanting the Smoky Obsessions, so I thought about maybe like trading or something. So we'll see. Okay, now then we have that color on, and I think I'm gonna, well, it doesn't look even now, does it? Sorry. You can't see because I'm blocking it. Started filming a new way and now it's kind of messing me up, to be honest, the angle of the camera. So I don't want to be in the way. There we go. Okay. Next, I'm going to use the 3 mini tapered blending brush. I'm going to go in with this lighter pink color right here next to the center color. And I'm just going to continue building a gradient in this way. And I'm going to keep it off of my lid, but I'm still going to build it in a way that goes like from underneath right where I started. And then I'm just going to blend it up into the next color. And that's what creates the really pretty gradient that you see on like Instagram and all those other places. Super pretty color. I like that color a lot. Then we're going to come over here and do the same thing to this eye. Again, keeping it off the lid and making a nice gradient into the other color. This brush I actually like a lot. The other brush, I felt like I didn't have very much control because the bristles were kind of loose, and so that makes it really hard for me to operate. I'm going to go back to this middle color. I'm going to use the winged brush, and I'm going to come down here and kind of line it with the first color that we used. And then I'm going to come down here and do the same thing. I like this brush way better than like a pencil brush. This would be a really good eyeliner brush. I'm getting some flicks of electricity here in my home. Sorry, y'all. Don't know what that's about. We've got the air conditioner on here in Oklahoma, but it was storming earlier, so just wait for it. It'll get worse again. Then we're going to go to that second color there again, and I'm going to go about halfway where it was with the other one and have it meet up with the color that we've been putting on the lid. That way it doesn't get really out of hand and totally crazy once we start building the rest of the colors on the outer edge and we don't get them out too far. This way we can control them a little bit better and make it look a lot more sharp. Like this brush a lot, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay. I think the next color that I want to go into is going to be this maroon color here, and then I'm going to travel into this darker brown down here to finish it out. So I'm just going to go back in with that same brush, and I'm going to bring this color even lower, because on a hooded eye we want to create the depth that we don't actually have with the lid space because it's missing. So you're basically building up here on this space. Did you see that again? I'm flipping out. It's not me. It's actually happening. I'm kind of scared. Alright, and then again here, we'll do this again. And just create that nice depth with that gradient that we don't naturally have with a hooded eye. And that is like the goal. And you can see it's really starting to kind of build. I'm just going to go back in here with this bigger brush that I had in the beginning, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend out. And we're just going to create a nice smooth gradient. I'm going to look forward into my mirror and make sure they are even. It may look a little bit different on camera. I'm going to go back into, and I'm going to blend this right here with that first color we were using because I don't feel like it's as high as the other one. My lighting is not that great this time of day, and I'm using some natural lighting, so of course that's jacking your girl up too. All right, forward. I feel like I need some more color up here. Beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, then I'm going to go in with the short shading brush, and I'm going to go into this darker color right here, and I'm just going to keep it right here on the outer edge, and I don't want to go out any further than where my color is here. I'm just going to bring that color up on the outer edge and then kind of sweep at the top. So it gives just the color on the outer corner. It makes it really look like it's lifting it up. And that's really what you want when you have a hooded eye, because a lot of times it drags your eye down a lot. And so you really have to know where to place the colors on your hooded eye. Now I'm going to go back in with the angled. I'm going to take that same darker color, and we're just going to smudge it right here on the outer corner. I do have a little bit of fallout on my cheek, nothing too crazy. I'm really used to that with the Huda shadows. That's kind of what they do. And then I'm just going to blend that outer corner there with my Morphe E30 and blend that out right there too. Beautiful. Now I want to do the same thing, and I'm going to come right here, and we're going to do the same effect that we did on the other eye, creating the lift. Okay, so that's what we're doing here, is we're creating the lift. I'm sorry, I'm not really good with my angles yet here. Give me some time. I will get better with this view. Okay. If you like the other view better, tell me that. I'll go back to that. But I thought for this video's purpose, getting up closer for you to see my eye might help. And now we're going to do the same thing here that we did over there. And then I'm going to go ahead and look back forward here. And for me, it looks like my color is coming up high enough. And what I'm going to do is go in with the large shading brush, and I'm going to blend all that color out with that brush. Both sides. Looking beautiful, looking pretty. I'm going to go back in with my Morphe E60 here on this corner, just like I did this one. And we're just going to blend-a-roo. Blend, blend, blend-a-roo! Alright, I don't want to make this video take forever, so we're going to go ahead and do the lid color and the inner corner here. See what I mean by the skin here? Kind of gets a different, like the flaps kind of, you miss the color. Alright. I really got to get used to looking at you over here. Alright. Looking forward, I feel like everything looks really nice. We're going to go ahead and go in with P. Louise base. This is the color 0.05. I'm just going to put a little bit of that, literally a little bit of that on the back of the hand. I'm going to grab a Sigma Concealer F70 brush, and I'm going to apply this on my lid. Now, my lid basically disappears once I close my eyes. So where you can see that, it disappeared. So I'm going to come up where I know my fold is, and I'm just going to bring that base. I have a lot of extra skin here, so I have to kind of pat it out and then form it the best way that I can. This is the hooded eye struggle. And then bring it and blend it right here, just like we're going to do with the eyeshadow. And we're going to do this to both eyes. I'm just going to pick up a little bit more. And I'm going to come in here. I don't know why my electric keeps giving way, but it's not making me feel real good. Alright, and same thing here. And just blend out the edges with the finger, because that's what works best for me. And now we can kind of see a little peekaboo here with the product. If you need a little bit more, come here and make sure they're nice and even. And I just recently started doing this because I have a lot of transfer from the lid up into that area, and I thought I'm just gonna put that in the area and it'll just be so much easier. Now I'm gonna go in with the Sigma E55 eye shading brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here on the lid. We're gonna see if we can use a brush for this. It's been a long time since I used this. And we're just gonna pack it on to that P. Louise base. And I'm not gonna set the base because I want this to be really nice, vibrant, and adhere to it. And then it's gonna blend out for me so much better. And I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. And then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna do this eye the exact same way. I am not a pro. I am a makeup artist. I do bridal makeup on other people. Makeup on a regular eye shape and not a hooded eye, I feel like is much different. And, you know, I don't know everything, but I'm definitely not terrible. Yeah, so. All right, I'm gonna go back in here with this big brush and I'm going to just go ahead and blend that right there. And I'm gonna do the same thing over here and just blend that out. Blend, 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 blend. Okay. Now we've got that color up high enough where we can see it. It doesn't look goofy. It looks nice and blended out. I'm gonna go back in here with the darker, and I'm gonna hit that corner again. And we're just gonna blend that. And we're gonna do the same thing on this eye. I feel like sometimes you can kind of blend away a Huda shadow. It's just the way the shadows are. I don't know why. That's just my experience with her shadows. I like them just fine, but they're kind of hard to... you blend them out like quite a bit when you blend them, and they almost kind of go away. Now, where's that Royal? Oh, I'm gonna use my Royal Mane. And we're gonna get all that fallout off because those shimmer colors do leave a lot of fallout on your face. Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna act like it doesn't at all. All right, and then I messed up my nose there. Oops. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in. I'm just gonna use a little Sephora number 18. I'm gonna go with this lightest color here, and I'm gonna put this on the inner corner. We're just gonna pop that in there. And I like to run this lighter shade down here to meet where I did the other shades. And then I like to bring the lighter inner corner up to meet this other shimmer that we did here. And then it really kind of opens the eye up just a little bit more. And I'm gonna, once, I know it looks kind of crazy right now, but once we get our liner and do our not eyeshadow, but mascara, it'll look way better once we get full circle here. And then I'm even gonna go ahead and take a little bit of the Estate highlighter on this same brush, and I'm gonna pop that a little bit extra right there on that corner. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that same thing and I'm going to come right here on the brow bone. And when you have a hooded eye, it's super, super important to highlight the brow bone because it just gives your eye another lift as you're looking out and looking at everybody and being so chic and beautiful. All right, I'm going to get the rest of that off of there. I am going to go do my eyeliner really quickly. And then we'll come back and I'll show you guys the Pixie mascara. Okay, we're back. I put on my eyeliner. I used the Tarte Stay Awake liner in the waterline, and then I used the LA Splash Cosmetics from the Allure Beauty Box a couple months ago with Nikki Tutorials. So now I'm going to go in with my Pixie by Petra Lash Lift 188, and we're going to test the bottom lashes first. I'm pretty excited about this. I've never used a mascara from them, and I've never had a mascara that had the two parts. So we'll go ahead and go in here. Oh wow, it really like grabs onto them. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you can see how it really grabs. And that's just one dip. I'm not going back in. That's a little, let's go back in. There we go. There we go. So it's kind of like you touch them and then it kind of slides down the way. So that's really nice. Something different because I've never seen, like I've seen brands make the small mascara like for the bottom lash, but not like a 2-in-1, which is what this is. This brush is very different, so I'm not sure how I'm going to feel about it, but we're just going to go in here with it and use it. You have to go from the bottom out. And you guys can see a closer view of how that eyeshadow looks as well. And then I like to go on the back of my lash if I can. I can't really get a hold of it that way. This mascara is okay. It's not giving me volume. It's giving me kind of length and separation. And I really like to have both personally. That's my personal preference, is what it comes down to there. We'll just keep going ahead and do our mascara mouth. Here, I'll hide my mouth so you can't see it. And just kind of keep going there. I have fairly long lashes. I do use Unique Lash Serum, and I use the Grande Lash Serum because they can use in 2 different ways. So that's kind of my reasoning for that. I want to go back in with the smaller brush and try to kind of curl my top lash. I like to go behind the lash here and kind of, you know, curl it back. And then let's see if we can do this here on this one. Not really. So I'm having a hard time kind of curling my lashes the way that I like to. Looking straight forward, I mean, they don't look terrible after one coat, but it's definitely not the life that I'm living with the mascara. I like the Unique Epic. I like the Lancome Monsieur Big. I even like the L'Oreal Unlimited and the new Fetish Eyes by Pat McGrath. I definitely enjoy those more than this one. It's not terrible. I do like the look. I'm definitely going to keep using it because I got it. And then I'm going to go ahead and I think I want to add a little bit more of Estate to kind of my cheekbones because I don't feel like, we'll do a little here. Down the nose and then here, and we'll get some more highlight going here. I definitely like this pearl colored, it's kind of like a pinky highlight that we used on the inner corner. Really like this. This is super pretty. And my lighting kind of sucks so you can't really see it. We didn't get any lipstick in this box, but I definitely am probably going to pop on the Finding Ferdinand, and that'll be the look. So, I mean, my regular lips don't look that bad. I just put chapstick on, so you could go that way, or you could do a full glam, and then, you know, I can fix my hair up and make it look all bougie. My thoughts here, my Royal and Lane Nickel, I liked it to brush away the stuff, although it left a little bit there on my nose. It kind of rubbed it in instead of rubbed it away. For blush, it was really nice. I wouldn't mind trying other brushes. I feel like with a more higher brand, like higher end brand like this, their brushes are definitely made for what they're made for. So that's kind of, I don't know, a disappointment to me because I wanted to be able to kind of play it around and use it however I wanted, because you can do that with most brushes. We all know I like the Huda palette. I'm not buying any more from her just because of personal preference. The statements that she's made about not having men, gays, bis, transgenders in her campaigns. You know, her Instagram, she started to do that, but I just feel like it's 2019, honey. So this is my before that comment that I had this, and then of course I'm gonna hold this one for you guys for a giveaway if I don't trade with somebody for a smoky one. If you got the smoky one and you want them off, let me know, I'll trade with you. I do like the mattes. I think they blend really nice, but they do kind of blend away, so you have to pack them on again. I like her shimmer formula, but you do have to have something down in order for them to not fall over your face all day long. I like the P. Louise. You can use anything you want. Panelly Paint Pot. Hard Candy has a really nice one. Unique makes a really nice eye primer. I like her duochromes. I think they're really good. I like the fact that it comes with a mirror. You know, there's only 2 or 3 looks you can do with this, obviously, in the color scheme that you have. But, I mean, that's why they're minis. That's what they're for. The mascara, I like it. I like the concept of having, you know, 2 different kind of brushes, like one for the top, one for the bottom. I'll just have to see how it wears throughout the day, if it falls down on my face. The Sunbeam, I feel like maybe during the summer when I have a tan, I'll be able to wear this, but right now it's too dark for me, so that's kind of disappointing. The brushes, the Farah, I'm not sure how to say it. These brushes were really, really nice. This one is definitely just a blending, but they did work really good. I mean, they work just as well as any of the other brushes that I love and use. So there's that. And then what else? The Perlice, I haven't really got to use. It's a moisturizer. I mean, a moisturizer is a moisturizer. And then the Estate highlighter I really like for the inner corner, for the cheeks, for the brow bone. Super pretty. The Ofra Star Island highlighter I really like as well. I did have some of this on when I started, so I'm wearing this one too. Kind of a highlighter hoe. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie about it. I am. So yeah, and those were all the new things for my Ipsy Glam Bag Plus for March. I will leave a link below. It's just a referral code. I just get points, and points go towards getting more things like in the Ipsy store. And then if you don't have the Ipsy app, I would get it and become an Ipster, because you get, you know, like this Ofra highlighter was a $3 add-on, and it's a full-size Ofra highlighter. These are like 35 or 40 bucks. So for me, it's definitely worth it. And then they have like sales deals. They have like 5 or 6 different things they sell until it sells out at a very discounted price. Different brands, different things. It's really, really neat. So I would suggest do it if you haven't. Yeah, that's it. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I wish that you would. I love you guys for being here, and I love you guys for watching. Thank you so much. Do good, be good, you are good. Definitely check me out on my other social media. It will be linked down below. I'm most active on Instagram. I think we all are. Just saying. But that's it. Do good, be good, you are good. I'm going to see you later. Jen out.